Okay, folks. Hey, it's Karynjean. Welcome back. Remember in my last video, I told you that I was thinking of a solution for my Gemini Pro and my Cricut, and then I told you I was going to tell you what it was, but I forgot to tell you what it was. Well, this is just a couple of days later. I think I did mention how much I hate closet doors, so got my helper here with me. Struggling to get these closet doors down. My solution is, I got it from Michael's. It's the Essex cart. Let me see if I can show that to you. There it is right there. I'm going to put that together. And my idea is to, excuse me, I'm about to trip over my dog again. Come on, Bella, move. Come on, come on. Thank you. Let me get this out of the way. All right, come on back in. Goodness, she should not be separated from me for an instant. So I'm getting these closet doors down, which, here we go, I'm having trouble with. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, for heaven's sakes. It's stuck. There we go. Okay. Ugh. Let me get this out of here. And I'll ask my brother to come up later and take them down into the basement for me. So here's the closet without the doors, which I love. So I'm going to clean this out. Most of this video will be fast forward. Here, let me see if I can give you a bit of a close-up in there. Hold on just a second. This might be a little jumpy. Hold on. Okay, so move, Bella. Come on. Thank you. So you see it has, well, you don't see. You see one shelf there, and trust me, there's another shelf in there too. And I think I just saw more grids. I did. There we go. So I need to empty this out. What I would like to do is, depending upon how big the cart is when I put it together, maybe add shelves along this wall or over here or both. And then the cart can just go in there and I can take it out when I need to use it, which will be much easier. So that's the plan. Let's see what we can do. Okay, here we go. This is future Karynjean. I'm just emptying out that closet. I told you to trust me that it had 2 shelves in it, but it doesn't. It only has 1 shelf. So I really don't do too much. I just empty it out, clean it up, get it vacuumed, and put everything back in a more orderly fashion. That bin there with the purple top has some curtains that I made and curtains that I bought. It also has some dresser scarves, crocheted dresser scarves that my great-grandmother made before I was born, and I'm 60 years old, so they're very, very old. And although they would be a great addition to handmade journals emotionally, I don't think I can cut them up. Yeah, so in the upper left-hand corner there, you see quilt batting, which I move after I do this video. There's me vacuuming it. And some pillow forms. My mother died 4 years ago, and I have her bathrobe, which I want to turn into pillows for some of the members of my family. And I wasn't ready to do that emotionally yet either, but now I think I can do it. It's this bathrobe. She always was giving it to me to fix because it's like a very beautiful thin rayon material, and she was always ripping it, you know. Anyway, so there is the cart that I made. There's the Cricut, and I'm about to get the Gemini Pro on it, which that Gemini is very, very heavy. And there we go. Let's watch the rest of the video. Okay, there's my helper again. So I have edited down, and now I'm going to show you. I said that this closet had 2 shelves. It only has 1 shelf. Basically what I've done is I just took everything out as you saw and put it all back in a much more organized manner. And the things you find. I found this beautiful quilt top and backing that I did, gosh, I don't know how long ago. Beautiful. I'm not quite sure if it's a twin size, between a lap quilt and a twin size. So I'm just gonna finish that off. But yeah, so that's just stuff stored right now. But if we back up a little bit, if we can, if I don't step on the dog. Come on, Bells. Come on. Come on. Dozy dog. Ugh, no, she did not move. So there it is with my Gemini Pro, my Cricut. The top drawer has Cricut. The second drawer has Gemini Pro stuff. The top drawer there has the rolls of bling and rhinestones that I got when AC Moore was going out of business. And in this bottom drawer, I'm going to show you this bottom drawer. Now this is inspired by, ouch, I just banged my toes into my table, by Mary Polanco, right? So let me pull this out. And this is using what you got. My alphabet dies. I don't know how many of these boxes I have. They are Darris and they hold the cross stitch and threads, right? I have that case over there is filled with all my cross stitch stuff. So what I've done here is I used what I had, alphabet stickers. I ran it through, I pulled out earlier today, I pulled out the Gemini, rolled it over to next to my desk, and I cut them out of black cardstock. I didn't cut out these though. I've never found alphabet dies that I liked. I've always been struggling. So these are tall, skinny ones, uppercase and lowercase. So they're in there. And here in this second box, I have the rest of the alphabet. These are uppercase and lowercase, this style, right? And then I have these as well, 3 different styles here. I don't know, these might be uppercase and lowercase, same style. But anyway, so this is how, and it's one of the things to do, one of the things you can do when you lose your mojo. And maybe I will do a video on things to do when you lose your mojo, my suggestions. The Gemini Pro, I did a video on it when I first got it. I hated it. But I used it today, because now it's out and it's easier to access. It weighs a ton. So anyway, and here is the craft room mostly finished. I just have to clean that up a little bit. Over here is my manual die cutting machine, and quite honestly, this is the one I prefer. Unless I'm going to do like huge die cutting like I was doing those alphabets, right? Again, love Nicole from the thrift store when AC Moore went out of business, maybe 12 bucks. So these are my dies. This is how I organize my dies and what little embossing folders I have. Pegboard with pretty colorful buttons there. This is an IKEA pegboard, and these are the things you get from the Dollar Tree, right? The wall stickers, and they're great for journals. I still have to tackle in there I did find more grids, so I put together a box, and that is warm and natural quilt batting in different sizes that I've had for years, and it's the one that I use when I'm quilting. And I have in the closet over there with the Gemini, I have a pile of scraps. Don't know what I'm going to do with those. So the one thing I was having difficulty figuring out is I had the extra, my 12 by 12 papers. And so I rearranged my calyx right here. I bought that 2 years ago, but I didn't have a calyx unit. I had the Target unit, so they're different sizes. And I pulled it out and I put it in there because it's made for a calyx unit. I don't remember where I got it from. It's a very popular online store though. So I just moved, that's my watercolor bin, my acrylic paint bin, books that I use in making journals, hand-dyed papers, whatnot, journals I've made. Those are in those buckets. That's a small, those are journals in not even journals in progress, just little things. But there's a couple of bins like this. Those are the lace from the dollar store, and I pull them apart and I use those in journals as well. And so this is my loose 12 by 12, loosely organized as well. So I went through the drawers, I cleaned them up, I labeled them, and really that's it. You've seen everything. I am going to give a shout out to IKEA. I have gone through, you know, chairs are expensive. I think this is my 4th chair I bought. And you're talking $200-300 a pop for all these different chairs. This is an IKEA chair. I love it so much. I have one up here and I have one downstairs at my desk. It's the best thing. The best thing. IKEA. If you guys are struggling with a good supportive chair, IKEA. And it's very easy to put together. Yeah, and my 2 bins. Now, you might notice here on the top, excuse the glare, the Tonic Studios mat. The one that I had down there was a very, very old cutting mat that had the iron stain on it. My daughter burnt it. She didn't realize it was there. She was ironing. Again, Mary Polanco. She uses this glass mat. Go on over to her onto her YouTube channel. It's magnetic. And so I bought one and I'm waiting for it to get here. Meanwhile, I'll be using that. Yeah, meanwhile, I'll be using that one. And yeah, so that's everything. Yeah, but so the next video will be different things to do when you're missing your mojo, just to get you back moving along. Okay, well, this is Karynjean and Bella, our helper. Bella. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by, and let your imaginations fly.